people often say I have really good Forrest Gump impersonation, so it's like, I may be dumb, but I love you, Jenny. You are tuned in to the second episode. Jesus, it's hot as in here.
Everybody's a model or wanna be. If you're that bad as in Paris, where you ought to be. She's an actress, working on a late shift. On a long list for a big break as a waitress. Walk the strip, see the fashion getting wacky now. Out the door, passing out, hit the floor, packy out. Credit card at the bar, never close it out. But the weather's so nice, nobody's slowing down. Well, it's set for the one-on-one. Got an SUV stuck in traffic with a ton of buns. And I can promise you tonight's gonna be a ton of fun. Know that, cause I fell in love. The streets gotta go.
What's up, guys? Blaise Delfino here. Right now I'm in Times Square. It's 5:30 a.m. I'm about to show up for a TV series that I'm shooting titled 6 Windows. So today we're taking you around the city. You enjoy. What's going on, everyone? You are tuned in to the second episode of Wednesdays with Blaise. This past week has been crazy busy for me, as I'm sure it has for you. Last week I was in New York City shooting for a web series titled 6 Windows, and I want to thank director and good friend Brandon Taylor. Him and I went to East Stroudsburg University together, and now he's living in the city doing some big things. I also want to thank Michael Torciello, aka Mike Self. He's a hip-hop artist and very good friend of mine. He came to New York City with me and took some of the behind-the-scenes footage for this week's Wednesdays with Blaise. We had a great time. And leaving the city, our train actually broke down, and if it weren't for bad luck, Mike really wouldn't have any luck at all. So, and I say that with the utmost respect. For the web series, I was asked to write a song, and Brandon, the director, told me that he wanted the song to be about thinking about the past and just very nostalgic. And I had thought back to a hook that I co-wrote with Mike Self, and we actually used that for this song, and it's titled Boardwalk Talks, and you'll be able to hear that song on my EP titled Commencement, which will be released in a few months. So I'm excited about that.
Silence this. And here's to our accomplishments and all the people that left and never hollered since.
The cool thing about today is that I wrote the song for this film.
Who wrote the song?
I co-wrote the song with Michael Torciello. So when Mike and I got to the city, we had to walk a few blocks to get to the apartment that the cast and crew were meeting at, and this place was the ultimate bachelor pad. Before I walked in, I met up with Angelique, who was the assistant director, and I was actually in a movie titled Heat Death with her, so it was nice catching up with old friends in the city and working on a new project together. So when I walked into the apartment, I met all the crew members, the director of photography, the producer, and the apartment was just absolutely amazing. It was overlooking Times Square, which was so sick, and it was definitely a crazy experience. So once I was done meeting the cast and crew, we made our way to Central Park, and that's where we shot the scene that I'm in. It was probably about 29 degrees, ridiculously cold. Couldn't feel my hands, couldn't feel my feet. All I wanted was some coffee and a warm blanket.
When I remember singing and we saying it loud, like this is our jam and we saying it proud. And I remember singing and we saying it loud, like this is our jam and we saying it proud.
So when I was done for the day, Mike and I headed back to New York Penn Station, and he was absolutely sworn by all these different characters, Minnie and a bunch of other ones. And I told him, I was like, Mike, listen, if you take a picture with these guys, you're going to have to tip them and pay them. So we're done here. Shout out to my boy Mike Self for coming to the city. Hello Kitty, you're my favorite. He's trying to take photos with all these characters. Oh, now she's going to ask for a tip. No.
Oh God! It's my best stuff.
no.
Minnie keeps getting better.
Yeah.
Please, I can't fit them all in the selfie.
No, I got you here.
Come on.
This takes photos too. I'm taking photos.
Dude, they're gonna charge you.
Okay, I'm running.
The transaction.
Yeah, I just got Panera. I'm about to eat.
What's up? This is for the second episode of Wednesdays with Blaise.
Hi, Blaise. I can't wait to watch.
Yo, what's up, Nikki? How you doing?
I'm so ready for Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. What do you have to tell the people?
What do we have to tell them?
Yeah.
Oh, that we're singing for Valentine's Day?
So right now I'm just doing some final edits to Nikki and Gabby's newest cover for Valentine's Day. It's gonna sound pretty dope. Dun 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 dun. So we've got Gabby DiMartino walking down the steps in the studio. What's up? What's up, Mama D?
Where's Big Nicky?
Nikki's in the booth.
In the studio.
What's up, Nikki?
Is my mom?
No, it's my mom.
Oh, I was like, what's my mom doing?
I wanted to say hi.
So that's all we have for you today on Wednesday. So before we wrap things up on the second episode of Wednesdays with Blaise, I'm going to answer a few questions. And if you have a question for me, please feel free to comment on the video below, and I'll get to it on the next episode of Wednesdays with Blaise. And this question is from Laura, and she asks, where was your favorite concert and why? I'd have to say my favorite concert so far was at Pickles Bar and Grill because the energy, the amount of fans that were there was totally overwhelming and it was an amazing experience. But other than that, was probably when I opened for JoJo in New York City. And the second question we have is from Mary of Bath, Pennsylvania, and she asks, what is the name of your haircut, and have you ever considered the style of a man bun? So the style of my haircut is actually a pompadour. It's probably not working out right now. But for anyone else who has any questions, like I said, please feel free to comment below. Tweet at me, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Be sure to tune in to the next Wednesdays with Blaise, episode 3, which is actually going to be a cover music video to Ella Henderson's Yours, and I'll be collaborating with someone very close to me. Also, be sure to check out Maria Laguidice's newest single titled Replaced. I engineered the song, mixed it, mastered it, so check it out on SoundCloud. It'll be released on February 3rd. Thanks again for tuning in, everyone. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you on the next episode. Peace!
I'm not trying to show you love and affection. I'm trying to live the life a kid always expected. Over on Sunset, finished a couple sessions. One foot in the hood, one in the hills.